everybody, it is Rendds back with another speed paint. How you guys been doing? I haven't posted one in a while because I have a very large queue of speed paints I need to be editing. So this is me jumping right back out there trying to get stuff done. But anyways, welcome back to my channel. I post lots of speed paints and I also do dolly vlogs, so if you're interested in ball jointed dolls, you can look this up. So this is actually a painting of one of my ball jointed dolls. I'm using a different reference, like a human face reference. This is a portrait of my doll Maya, my main character, my muse, the love of my life, light of my eyes, Maya. I've never actually drawn him as a human being before. I always draw him as like some kind of slightly anime person. This is me trying to be like, oh, if he was like an actual human, what would he look like? So this is my attempt. I am painting on a 10 by 10 wood block that I've washed over with some matte medium, and I'm painting with gouache. Yes. It's actually a very interesting thing to do. Usually when people use gouache, a lot I've seen, they use it on watercolor paper. But I tend to be kind of more free with my use of gouache. I use it for like everything. I paint my dolls with it. I paint on wood with it. I've only painted once with it on watercolor paper and it was amazing. It was a fantastic medium to use. I love gouache. I have this Japanese Turner acrylic gouache that I love to use. The colors are beautiful. I hate mixing colors, so I love using this thing. It's amazing. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. So the whole premise for this is a part of a series. This is the first part in the series. I had to take a concept. It was for my final for my painting was. I had to take like a concept and I had to do 3 studies on it, and then I had to revisit this concept. So my concept for this was Maya. I wanted to do a study on Maya. So this is the close-up of him on study. You'll see the other ones in a video real soon, but this is part 1. So I do a close-up study on what Maya looks like. It was very, very fun, actually. I try not to make them look too anime-esque because I tend to do that with a lot of my drawings. Everyone tends to look like pretty little Bishonen, pretty boy anime boys. It also was very hard to layer this paint. I try to make some nice shadows and some nice dimensions, but he ended up looking kind of flat and kind of strange. I also just shaded everything with a brown color, which is kind of weird. I've never really shaded with brown. Usually I end up shading with really nice purples and blues and stuff, but I just kind of made it very flat with this image. Interesting. If you can hear some snoring, that's my dog on my lap. He's very old and he's very tired, and I love him very much. His name's Micah, and he's very asleep. I also like the little redness I've done with his nose. He looks like he's been in the cold a very, very long time. A cold little man. You can see the sleeve of my pajamas. Amazing, my blue pajamas. It was very late at night, so I was trying to get this done. It also ends up looking a little muddy with the brown. That's usually why I don't end up using brown to shade a lot of my paintings, because he looks like he's just rolled in a pile of mud like a little pig. And I'm sipping on tea because that's some tea. I really like this character. He is my babe, he is my boo. I've had him since like 2015. The first drawing I did was 2015. Maybe I'll do like a little introduction to my OCs, because that'd be really fun. I have a lot of OCs. If you watch the latest all of my sketches book, you'll know that I have a love for making tons and tons and tons of OCs, and this guy, although he's not the oldest via name, he's had many incarnations, and this is his latest incarnation as Maya, a very sad, very strange boy. He's got a yellow eyeball. And my teacher was like, why does he have a yellow eyeball? And I was like, I don't know, he's just got a yellow eyeball. He's like, his eyeball looks jacked up. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, he's just got a yellow jacked up eyeball, just accept it. We don't discriminate here against you and your yellow eyeballs. And then, okay, so then I was like, usually it takes me a while to like figure out my characters and go, oh, what's going on with him? I wonder like why he looks this way, why does he act this way, why does he have a yellow eyeball? I could never figure it out. And I put glitter on his eyeball, and then I went, wait, it's because he's starry-eyed. He's a starry-eyed young man. And I went, oh, he's starry-eyed. Like the Ellie Goulding song, like, yeah, he's starry-eyed. Yeah, He thinks too positively of the world. If you don't know what that means, it's cool, I guess. Here, I'm gonna go look up the definition for us all. Starry-eyed definition. Starry-eyed definition. It is, according to Google, naively enthusiastic or idealistic, failing to recognize the practical realities of the situation. And because you don't really have a background of like what this character is and what he does, I'm gonna give you some. So Maya's about 20, early 20s, mid-20s, and his story is a reflection of himself as a child. So you'll see that in like the Maya and Holly painting that I'm going to be posting soon. It's a reflection on his childhood, how he's grown up, and how it's affected him and made him into the person he is today. It deals a lot with like his issues, and deals a lot with his mother's issues, because he deals a lot with his mom's issues, and she's really affected him. And he's like, "You're the reason I grew up so crappy. You're the reason I feel so sad all the time." But he loves his mother. Look how muddy he looks. Wow. Okay. I promise you, at the end, his left eye looks a little wonky, but it's gonna look better soon. I took it to my teacher like the next day. I was like, "Teacher, I worked so hard on this painting. What should I fix?" And he's like, "His eyeball looks weird." I'm like, "What do you mean his eyeball looks weird? I spent like 8 hours. No, I spent like 4 hours painting this thing. What do you mean it looks weird?" So he gave me some pointers, and his eyeball ends up looking less wonky in the end. You'll see it in the final, but it looks pretty dang wonky right now. It's like it's slowly sliding off his face. Yeah. Also, his hair tended to look very, like, too curly. Maya has, like, wavy hair, but it ended up looking, like, really curly. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. See, this is me trying to, like, why doesn't the skin look right? Why does he look like he's just rolled in mud? I'm sipping on some tea, so you hear the slurping. I apologize, but this is good tea, and I'm a little sleepy. It's Earl Grey. I love sipping on some tea. I'm obsessed with my tea. I feel like my teeth are gonna just be brown and fall off one day because I drink so much tea, but I love it with milk. I love tea with soy milk. I take like the Silk soy creamer and a lot of soy milk, and I just dump it on there, and I'm like, yes, feed my soul with that soy milk tea. I love it. I love it a lot. I love soy milk tea. Yeah, you can hear my Gus snoring. I can hear him snoring. He snores very loud. He's tired and he's old, so we're gonna cut him some slack. His lips are so pretty. They're so like red. Is he wearing lipstick? Maybe. Ooh, pretty boy. Wearing your pretty lipstick. Boy. Oh, this is also really nice. As I said, I don't do very many very realistic drawings. This is a good practice at trying to recreate someone realistically and like study shadows that are actually there and not like soft fading in my shadows and soft definitions. It was very interesting. And look, he's got little sparkles in his hair. Look, he's so sparkly, so white and glittery. Okay. Yes, this has been very fun, so I'm going to put some prints up in my shop. You can check them out. I have links in the description below, but thank you for hanging out, guys. Even though I was rambling, I love to ramble. Thank you for hanging out while I ramble. Here's the finished product. Zoom, 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 zoom. Alright, guys, I hope you like it. I hope you like the finished project. I'll see you next time. Bye!